Lights are down on the speedway, 20 laps the distance with your USRA Modified Feature number 2. And Brandon, we are off and running. Feature time number 2. Grab the edge of your chair, that's all you'll need. As the 17 car.
Watching my brother than I do anything.
You get more nervous watching him, or
than I do racing.
Yeah, is that right?
I don't know why, but I do.
Good battle for the lead there at the start-finish line of the 17 car. Appears to be off the power in the middle of 1 and 2. Everybody's scattering like cockroaches when the lights come on. And now the Midwest Sheet Metal caution light is out. I feel terrible for you, Trenton.
Yeah, not.
We're back underway. Wyatt Gajero out of Wichita, Kansas in the 15 car. So a lot of these guys you're running up and down the road with throughout the summer. I know you've probably pitted next to a lot of these guys, and just racing against these guys, talking to these guys. Is that how you've learned how to set up the car, how to drive, how to improve your game a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I try to be friends with about everybody, but really, I mean, I got to give a lot of my credit to anything for Tanner Mullins and Mullins Race Chassis. So without him, I would be where I am right now. So
yeah, Tanner's been here at the USRA Nationals a couple times.
Yeah.
Missed seeing him this year, but yeah, he's definitely one you want to model your racing game after. That's for sure. Well, good battles on the speedways. Your leader starting to step out, and just like that, we got a Midwest Sheet Metal caution. It was for the 9 star of Troy Martin Jr. right there on your screen at home. So he'll bring caution out, Midwest Sheet Metal caution on lap number 3. So 17 laps to go as Wyatt Gajero out of Wichita, Kansas continues to lead in the 15W. We got Peyton Phillips in the 127, currently scored in the 2nd spot. Ryan Middaugh in the 21M. Ryan's out of Fulton, Missouri. 51 car, Stillwell, Oklahoma's Eddie Martin is in the top 4, and then Joe Chisholm, the 25. So Joe Chisholm, an up-and-comer to the modified ranks. He won everything but the 50-50 in that B-Mod, and wasted no time getting real fast in the modified as well.
No. I mean, he hit it good with his brother. As good as his brother is, I have that to lean on for sure. I mean, them together, they're going to be around for a very long time.
So last year, I think I caught you. You were traveling with the USMTS a little bit, weren't you?
Yeah,
quite a bit,
actually. I ran the whole tour last year.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I remember seeing you at Lakeside and later at Mason City. I was up there. I didn't get to follow the tour a lot in person. Of course, when I can't be there, I'm, of course, on Racing Dirt, trying to catch as much action as I can, but always fun to watch. And the competition, I can't even imagine what it's like going out there week in and week out competing against the type of equipment and drivers that you're going up against. It's got to just make you better. Raises your level of game tremendously.
It's so tough.
Well, Joe Chisholm, we mentioned him, the 25 car, the youngster out of Osage, Iowa, up in the great northern part of Iowa. Gets together with Middaugh. That might have broke Middaugh's left front, and it did. Middaugh has a left front down on the 21, and he is not going to get clear of the racetrack. And that Gajero wrap looking sharp. Brian and I mentioned that earlier. It was last night, I believe. That 15 car is a sharp-looking ride.
Yes, it is.
Seems like there was a lot more green this year.
Yeah,
out there.
There was a lot more green this year. Seems like it was a very popular color.
Devin Havlick, one to watch there, the 5D, making tracks along the top side of the racetrack, and quickly coming to the 4th spot, and now looking for more. And you got a race for the lead shaping up front as well on your screen at home, and coming right there in your living room with you. There is Gajero. And the 127 of Peyton Phillips. Gajero going to steal the line on the top. He's going to try to cross him over. Nutrient Ag Solutions on the 15 car. Phillips back to the top. Good battle on track off of 2. That is a race for the lead. And good battles right behind him as well. Devin Havlick, as mentioned, as well. Eddie Martin is in the mix as well in the 51. Phillips looking to the inside again. And now this time it is lap number 7 in the books. 13 laps to go in your modified feature number 2, presented by Mel Hamilton Ford. You know, I wasn't even watching the tail of the field here, but Joe Chisholm is already up about, what, 6 or 7 spots. Now he's thinking about going through the middle of 2 other cars. So he's got the equipment, the talent, and the no fear, which can be a lot of fun to watch. He's riding around there with Ben Nading. There it is on your screen on the back straightaway. Ben Nading in the 21 car. Joe Chisholm in the 25. 98 is Kenton Allen. That's a 3-car battle for the spot. They are racing for the 8th position, and now yellow's out for the 12. And that is Andrew Thomas. Midwest Sheet Metal Caution out on lap number 9 with 11 laps to go. For car number 12 out of Chillicothe, Missouri, of Andrew Thomas. Midwest Sheet Metal Caution. And we'll be looking at the Pitts Realty start zone here in a moment. Do appreciate Pitts Realty for being your title sponsor for the start zone over in turn number 4 by the cone.
3 guys I race with a lot are right here in these 3 transfer spots. So
the format here, the top 3 are going to lock in for Saturday night.
Middle row.
Middle row.
Yep. Are we still racing go-karts or whatever?
That's a great question. They did last year. Did you get in on that?
I hope. Oh, gosh. I hope not. But
did you do that last year?
Yeah.
I was here for that.
As long as they're even, it's okay.
So the go-karts are Saturday afternoon after the promoters race.
Okay. Still soap?
Trenton, are you racing?
Nope. For Heartland Promotions, Eric Chesterman's going to fly the flag for Stick and Ice.
Oh, my. I heard Chesty can wheel a race car like we've never seen before.
Oh, you have no idea.
Good restart for Gajero. And got a car up against the concrete there. The 51 car stepping out. So when you run the Lucas Oil Speedway, you got the shelf on the top. How many times have you caught yourself getting a little bit too tall and flattening it out there with the right rear up there?
It just kind of depends. Oh, man, it's so easy to do.
Good battles deeper in the field right now on your screen. That's Devin Havlick trying to hold off Joe Chisholm. Remember, Chisholm in the 25 went to the tail. He's into the top 5. I think Brian just checked it. He's up 12 spots since the restart. And now going to work on Devin Havlick. Havlick in the 5D, getting to be a veteran driver now. Been behind the wheel of a modified for a long time is Devin Havlick, second-generation driver. As Phillips has slid to 3rd. Henry Chambers now 2nd. And Chambers having a nice run tonight in the 17 car.
Oh, yeah. Another Mullins car.
Chambers out of Baldwin City, Kansas. 5 to go this time by David Bergeson. Looking like Michael Jackson down there with the one right glove on. Gives him the high 5. And Phillips going to work on Chambers now. Your battle is for the bridesmaid position down the back straightaway. Havlick and Chisholm still the top 5. Kenton Allen in the 6th spot. Middaws made his way back up to the top 7 after that. And I think he might even have some suspension issues with the 21. Joe Chisholm going to try the slider here on Devin Havlick. And he's going to clear the 5D, and he'll go to the 4th spot. So Joe Chisholm giving him the berries, sliding it way up tall through the banking. 25 car, a wheelman into the top 4. 17 in the books. And 3 laps to go for Wyatt Gajero. And Jarrett out of Wichita. It'll be green flag high to the sky. Colorado green, 2 to go. Got a lap car in the way here. Hopefully that does not play a part in this finish. It won't for Gajero. He'll clear the lap car as he powers it through. He will open the door as Chambers closes in a little bit, but there is a lap car in between your leader and second. Gajero powers back to the inside for the final time, off of 2, down the back straightaway. And Joe Chisholm comes to 3rd. Joe Chisholm in the 25 is a rocket ship. Phillips going to try to slide him. He won't get it done. Gajero, your winner. Feature number 2 with your USRA Modifieds. Henry Chambers was second. All right, Joe Chisholm second. Chambers third, Phillips fourth, and Devin Havlick rounds out the top 5.